Hello! I'm taking some notes on the side here. Alright. How do I remove that? There we go. We have one person watching right now. It is nice to meet you, one person. I'm gonna do a little shaky shake. Toby! Welcome! Hey, Patrick! Hey, Patrick, if you'd like... J, not N. So what you're saying is my name is spelled N-A-J-E? If you'd like, I can fulfill that second request for you, or if you prefer, I can wait until next week on TikTok, on my Wednesday stream, to take care of your request. Whatever you prefer, Patrick. All right. Well, we are here. We are chilling. Hello, Ellie! Everyone's here! I was just having a conversation in the castle. Let me check in with that chat over on Discord. Oh, I just read your message, Alora. I don't know if you're here. Alora may or may not be here. Alora is here! Hello! Oh, sick! Okay, you'd prefer that I do it here? I can do that for you, no problem. Let me take a look at what your other request was. It's been a hot minute, so I'm gonna check the chat. I remember you had a very specific request. I'm gonna do a search on Discord. Let's just see what your last messages were. Oh, I found it. Was it this one? I think it was this. I'm gonna show you a picture, all right? Let me know if you want to see a picture, because I can show you the picture from Discord. That is a great YouTube emote. You think you changed it since that? I think you're right. You had a specific request. You're welcome to, like, ruminate over it more. I'm just gonna start with something kind of, like, low-key chill. So, yeah, feel free to think on it more, and then I can fulfill your request today, no problem. So, in the meantime, I am going to grab a random picture from the internet. Berries is here! Ah, love to see the same crowd here. I feel like I just completely obliterated conversation happening in the Discord, but it's so nice to have you guys in here. Understandable, it is getting late for a lot of people. It's almost 11 p.m. on a Sunday, so this is a pretty late time. Hello, it's nap time. I got a little beans message. That's nice. Okay, I would like to do... I'm kind of thinking about doing another Pokemon. I have to say that one thing about streaming on YouTube is that I'm generally disappointed in the... I'm generally disappointed in the filter options here. It's so much darker, and I wish it wasn't this dark. You want to check how delayed this... You're going to send a message and then look out for the word go. Then tell me the current time so I know the length of delay as soon as I hear you read that. Okay. Alright, so I will tell you right now, if you're looking at the current time, it is... I'll tell you, it just turned 10:39 p.m. It is 10:39 and 5 seconds where I am in the world. So I don't know how great the delay is. I imagine it's at least a few seconds on your end. I can keep counting down the time if you prefer. Hello, hello. All right, I'll start with the chicken. Why not? Go! All right, is that... I said go now. Does that give you a better accurate... I saw the word go, so I read it as soon as I saw it pop onto my screen. That should give you a really good accurate measure of the time. Feel free to say the word again if you want me to, like, respond to it as soon as I see it. Let me know how great that delay is for you, by the way, Patrick Show. In the meantime, I'm gonna draw a chicken. You don't know how many seconds, though. Ah. Well, it's still 10:39 for me. It's... I'll tell you exactly when it turns 10:40, so make sure to keep an eye on your clock so you can see how great the delay is. 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 10:40. So, that gives you an idea. This is good? Alright, cool. I'm going to draw a chicken. So for today, we are hanging out. I can continue the conversation that we were having over on Discord. So for my lovely live subscribers on TikTok, I was chatting in the castle, and we were talking about emotes. And so to those of you who are subscribers to my TikTok or who would like access to emotes here on YouTube, I would love to hear what kind of emotes you might be interested in. If you have any in mind that you think would be really cool, that you think would get a lot of use, I'm really open to hearing people's suggestions. I might have counterpoints to some things. Like there are some things that I think that current emojis already accomplish. And there's a little chicken. Yeah, that was the conversation happening. Oh, it was oh, I didn't see when you said that, Lori. Fair enough. All right, Patrick Show. I'll keep an eye out. And off topic for that. Blue Spirit, I just read your comment about Fortnite. I have never actually played Fortnite. Give it blue jeans? Give the chicken blue jeans? There's not really much room for blue jeans here. I could give... If a chicken wore blue jeans, would it look like this? Or would it look like this? I'll put a back pocket there. And there's, like, the fly. Is that what a chicken would look like with blue jeans on? That's why the countdown emote isn't really useful, because we already have hero time. Oh, hero time, and that's a good point. So I've got this emote over on TikTok. I didn't put these away yet. So hero time is like when we're running out of time. And then I do have this one. And this one used to be more useful when I would do it by the minute. Should I bring back the clock? Should I bring back the clock? What do you guys think? I've been doing it by number of rounds for a while, but maybe I should bring back the clock for a future guess-a-thon. Because this makes a lot more sense for that. I can remove this emote for a little bit because it's not really, like, making as much sense. I really like how it looks, though. Isn't that a cool looking emote? I'm pretty proud of that. The MVP emote, you can't see a lot of these details when they're shown on stream, but, like, see how I made a gradient for the, like, borderline? I spent so much time and energy making these. This is my logo mark up here, actually. So this is, like, the truncated version of my logo. I made this crown as, like, part of the doodle pattern for my branding. I don't know. I just thought, those are little details. I don't want to draw Trump. I'm an Etch A Sketch artist. I try to keep things... I'm about monarchy, not democracy. No, in all seriousness, I just don't necessarily want to make things particularly political on either side of the spectrum. I've dabbled in it a bit, and I choose and pick my battles on when I choose to go down that path. Having a 3 rounds or 2 rounds, so I might hype the chat to reach the goals. So, like... Yeah, I know I've got the MVP emote, which people could share when somebody gets it, but, like, maybe 3 more rounds? I kind of like that. 3 more rounds. I'm going to make a note of that. You said you shared the picture. Thank you so much for letting me know that, Patrick. Let me take a look. Ooh. Oh, yes! This was your request! Thank you so much for sending pictures. That's super helpful for me. The first photo looks great. I'll do this photo. And what's nice about this stream is we can, like, relax, and I can work on this for all the time that it needs. So thank you again for the commissions. Okay. Tipsy Sipsy. I should bring back... I actually just removed that one today. All right, I'm reading some of the comments. 1 second. All right, I'm taking care of a... Princess has no time for something as frivolous as democracy. No, we get born into power, baby. Let me... I remember one time, this is a side note, I probably shouldn't share this story here, but this was during 2020, which was one of my peaks for YouTube, where my community posts were getting, like, tens of thousands of people engaging with it, which is, like, never, I don't know if that's ever gonna happen for me again. Let me, I'm gonna erase and start this drawing while I tell this story. So I made a post where I told people I may be a princess, but I believe in democracy. Go out and vote, and so many Republicans got upset at me for that, which I thought was pretty interesting because I didn't state which side of the spectrum I was on. It's almost like they want to suppress votes. I wonder why a political party... It's just very interesting that so many people were upset that I was encouraging people to vote. And I didn't even specify. Alright, you just filtered chat to all instead of top, so better click the 3 lines. Oh, that is good to know that the chat is being auto-filtered. I think for me, I see everything, but... yeah, how dare I encourage people to practice political efficacy? Okay. So many people. Fun, you knew me at least a few months. How many do you guess? Of how many months that that you've been on my streams? Oh, that's a good question. I would say at least, I think, well, you joined this year. I feel like it was the summertime. Does that feel right? Summertime? I got that summertime sadness. No, I love summer. Summer doesn't make me sad. Yeah, so I'm gonna say like 5 months. Hey, Sticky, what's up? Moderators, what powers do you have? It's snap time. You're being real spammy and weird. You're saying a lot of like on the fence stuff that like is uncomfy. So I just want to know to my moderators, what powers do you have right now? I'm very curious. It's so weird because we never get this in the I don't know if you can add words to the filter list or not. How are you doing, Sticky? Awesome. Oh, that's amazing. You can time out somebody for 5 minutes. I love it. We are doing a request, by the way, from the Patrick Show 33. So you will all get to collectively discover the thing that I'm drawing. If you want to really know what it is, you can go to my Discord. I'm pretty excited to draw this. I don't draw people a lot, and I feel like you love giving me people requests, which is very good for me. I don't tend to like to do them as much on TikTok because I feel like it's harder to keep people's attention spans, but I do have to say that when it gets to the point where I'm getting near the finish line, I feel like a lot of people will tune in for the end of a portrait of a person, provided that the drawing is, like, decent enough. Alright, so this one's going to take a little bit. You also have one from July 11th, so yeah, July may not be too far off then. You think 2 of us deleted the message? It said that they were timed out for 5 minutes, which is great. I'm pretty good, Sticky. I'm trying to experiment more with streaming on YouTube. You've probably heard me chatting about it a little bit here and there, but I'm definitely somebody, I predominantly stream on TikTok, so I'm trying to diversify my streaming prowess and give YouTube a solid go, because I have a lot invested in YouTube, just in the community here, and I don't want to take that for granted, and I feel like there's a whole different audience here that I think I would love to get to know more. Simple as that, I guess. I appreciate that, Patrick Show. Oh, that's an interesting point, Lori. Yeah, the intricacies of moderating on YouTube are going to be a little bit different from TikTok. But one thing I have to ask you guys, especially those of you with moderator powers, I would love to hear, you're welcome to share it like on Discord. I would love to hear about your moderating experience on YouTube. Like as you have thoughts, if there's anything you want to share with me, I would love to know it. You're welcome to share them as real-time thoughts in the Discord, and I can check them out in like the live moderator channel later. Like even things as simple as like, I wish that things were like this more, or like, I really like that YouTube does this. Like one thing I'm already thrilled about is that YouTube allows you to time someone out for 5 minutes. That's huge. I mean, TikTok probably has a similar feature, but thank you, Toby, for saying the stream was great. And I do apologize that you missed it, Allie. It's good to stream on different platforms. I agree. Not everyone is on each. And I have such a wildly different audience here on YouTube. I feel like a lot of people who subscribe to me on YouTube don't follow me on TikTok. Like they're not the people who like TikTok anyways, so they would never join my TikTok streams, and I don't blame them. A lot of people refuse to download the app. Even like in 2023. And a lot of people are getting the content from the app here on YouTube Shorts, so they don't necessarily need to go to TikTok for it. Brigido! I haven't seen you in a little bit. How are you doing? You can't send likes. That's a good point. We have 12 people in the house. What's up, everybody? Alright, so we've got... I gotta say, what I am seeing popping out of my screen as far as like visual quality, I'm not thrilled with it compared to like other streaming platforms, but I'm working with it. I try to make it very bright, and I do think that my room is very bright. When I do my streams on TikTok, I think it's a lot brighter. Do you guys agree or disagree with that, to those of you who watch my TikTok streams? Do you feel like it's a lot brighter? Also, as like a user, are you able to do like picture-in-picture and stuff? I know a lot of you who watch my streams, you tend to like have it as like a background thing, or are you watching it on your TV instead since it's YouTube? I know some people, if I'm streaming on YouTube, they're able to just throw it on their like external device, which I know a lot of people like. That's true. Yeah, muting for 5 minutes, that's something you could both do. You can't send likes. I gotta take some notes of these things. Yeah, I'm seeing some emotes tapping on the screen. What happens when I tap on the screen? That just changes the focus. That does nothing for me. Picture-in-picture works great. My list of banned words is incredibly comprehensive. Thank you, Lori. I forgot that you would probably have access to that. So once upon a time, I went to a website. This was years ago. I think it was in 2020 because I was getting a lot of issues when my videos were first going viral. In 2020, I searched online for like a banned word list that I could just like copy paste to my YouTube banned words. And it included thousands of different iterations of a lot of words that are just like no bueno. Actually, while it's on my mind, are you all able to add banned words to the list? Because I might ask you guys to add one on my Discord. Do you have the ability to do so? Very curious about that. Like during a stream, I should ask. I did make the list, but it was very easy to make because I found a website and then I pick and chose some of them. It's a huge list though, isn't it? Some of them are YouTube default, but a lot of them were manually added by me. I didn't even read them all because there's thousands of them, I think. Both YouTube and TikTok are picture-in-picture. On YouTube mobile, the chat is on the bottom, while typing in the stream actually gets smaller or whatever, unless you full screen. Oh, okay, so you enjoy the experience of like being a viewer a little bit more when it comes to chatting. That's good to know. I feel like I need to do a little bit more work on this region. I'll have to... I'm taking this drawing slow. You added... Thank you, Alora, for doing that. I appreciate that. I was about to ask you guys to do that. Your phone doesn't like the word list. One thing you like most about YouTube is you can see characters to type that are left on TikTok. Like, typing this, I have only this amount left before I click send. The number is 11. Oh... That's interesting. So your phone tells you the number of characters you have left in a comment instead of it just arbitrarily like dead-ending you. That is very interesting. I really like that too. That YouTube kind of like warns you, hey, you're running out of characters. I hate when I'm trying to type on someone else's stream and then I just like hit a wall and I have to like backspace and rephrase. I totally know what you're talking about. That is a really nice bonus. I hear you there. What you don't like as a mod, you want to have chat open, but it makes the stream itty-bitty in portrait mode. Oh, so maybe like, is it moderator tools that are making it a smaller stream experience for you? That is very interesting to hear. You can send a picture in mod chat. Yeah, I would love to see that. Oh, I'm reading a lot of stuff. Oh my goodness, I missed a bunch of stuff on mod chat. I'm seeing your comment. Oh, that's what live chat does. It makes it very tiny. So anytime you want to chat, it makes it super shrinky. That's good. Landscape with chat and stream side by side is next level. Ooh. Okay, I'm catching up with the chat right now. Yeah, I really like the point you made earlier, Patrick Show. This drawing's going to take a long time because I'm going to be reading the chat, but that's okay. I love that, Alora. I really love that people can pay to make sure that I read their comment. I think that's so smart. I wish that TikTok would implement something like that, but I'm really grateful that YouTube has something like that because I think that's like just really smart. It's democratizing and capitalizing on like the attention economy. If you want to get the attention of the streamer, you can pay for it, and I think that's great as long as it's not abused. The comment limit, yeah. You think TikTok should steal that? I'm really surprised TikTok doesn't have that, seriously. Oh, yeah, for sure. If you're typing too many things, it's like, it just gets lost in the sauce. And it's really hard because oftentimes you'll see this happen to me on streams. People will respond to something I said 30 seconds ago, and I won't understand the context because they didn't use enough descriptive words. Like I can't really describe it. I always try when I'm a viewer of a stream to to give like a qualifying part of the question that was asked. Like if I'm just like, what's your guys' favorite movie? And then like I immediately am like, and then I go on and I say something like, oh man, last week was a crazy week for me. And then I just see someone in the comments go Back to the Future. And I'm like, why did you just say Back to the Future? Like maybe it's an ADHD thing or something where I'm just like, why did you just say that? And I'm like, oh, it's because a moment ago I just asked what my favorite movie is, or what your favorite movie is. And then, you know, it's like, so I try to say my favorite movie is as a way to like remind the streamer of what they asked. Because I know that like, but it takes longer to type that. And by the time you get it out, they might have already like moved on to a completely different subject. I'm reading some of the comments. Yeah, it's a double win-win. I agree. I did not know Twitch has stories now. So, okay, as for stories, YouTube used to have stories, and then they got rid of it. They quietly let that ship pass in the night, and never saw it again. I used to use the YouTube story feature. It allowed you to share some of your like previous videos, which was really cool. It was a really great way to organically get more people to like watch a video that you'd uploaded, but you could only do it once a week. They didn't let you like abuse the feature, but I would get a lot of views on my YouTube stories. They got rid of it though. Thanks for taking care of let me, you know, it seems like they're a problem. All right, I think I just removed them. Yeah, I didn't know you could. I didn't know that you could time someone out for 86,000 seconds. So kudos to Toby. You still call X Twitter sometimes. Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. I still call it Twitter. I think it's going to be a very long time before I even like news sources keep saying like the platform formerly known as Twitter, X. Like it's like it takes time to get used to like a new branding. I've pretty much stopped using Twitter. In fact, I'm going to remove it from my website. I have it currently on my website, and I think I'm going to remove it from my link tree as well. I like Threads more than Twitter. I think more meaningful conversations are happening on Threads, at least from my perspective. I like Threads more. And I've had a lot of issues with Twitter for a very long time, so it just makes sense to like not really use it so much anymore anyways. I've never really benefited from Twitter anyways. So oh, their comment? Oh, I don't know what was said. I missed what the last comment was. Oh my god, berries. I see what you're experiencing. Oh my god, that's a nightmare. Holy cow! I'm seeing what Brigido and Barry shared in the mod chat to show their experience of doing like landscape orientation and then having to type. That is scary. That is scary. They need to find a new solution to that. I commend YouTube for trying, but it looks like they need to keep that one on the drawing board. All right, let's see here. Working away on this drawing, yeah. You call tweets Zeets. That's cute. I like that. Some people call it Twitter X. You know what? I'm going to remove this sign from now just because I think that people are popping in and then immediately, like, suggesting something. I'll let people know when I'm ready for another request, but I'm working on a commissioned request right now. If you would like to guarantee a commissioned request, I think that the link is actually in the description of this video. Can anyone let me know if they can read the video description while watching? Because the video description should be default. It should have my, like, boilerplate links. And I think one of those boilerplate links is, like, a link to my Discord server. I would love to know if you guys have the ability to even read the description while watching my stream. Patrick Show. For the most part, I would say yes. There is one exception to that. A few years ago, I did a drawing of Bernie Sanders. A few years ago, I did a Bernie Sanders drawing, and I don't regret doing it. I was pretty happy with how the drawing turned out. And I did I made a time-lapse of it, too. It's one of my earliest time-lapses. But otherwise, I have, for the most part, avoided doing any politically related Etch A Sketch drawings. I think, for the most part, it's a dangerous world to enter. You think the description is visible before entering the stream? Okay. And you can read it with the screen open. Okay. That's good to know. And thanks for your input, Eeks. I like your display name, Eeks. That's cute. I like that you can have an exclamation point in it, too. You found a way to send emojis like this. Let me know if you see hearts. I do. I see hearts in the bottom right corner over here. So thank you for the hearts. I do see little emojis popping up. So are you all conditioned to the screen tapping from TikTok? Is that something that's kind of like a unique? Is that something that you're habitually doing? Because I can imagine that being different if you're joining a YouTube stream and you're used to watching TikTok streams. It's like, what am I supposed to do? My fingers are idle. I always put you all to work. Thank you, Eeks. I appreciate it. There we go. And we're gonna do a little cheat line here. Actually, I can turn that into some flyaway hairs. Oh yeah. That's sick. So now I'm gonna draw the other eyebrow. I told you guys this drawing was gonna take a long time. I'm gonna take all the time it needs to take. Yeah, YouTube doesn't have any degree of like counter. There is a way for people to like the stream. It says I have 5 likes right now, so I think only 1 like is per viewer. So if you haven't liked the stream yet, I encourage you to do that. TikTok doesn't let you send flabbergasted faces? That is very interesting. Alright, this is a part where I need to be a little bit more focused for a sec. Gotta be a little quiet while I focus on this part for a moment. I often hold my breath when working on the eyes. That is such a good emote, the dab emote. Oh, that's good to know, Toby. That you had to exit and re-enter to like the stream. That is very good to know. Alright. Back into, like, breath holding again. Sometimes I tap the screen to clean out the buildup of aluminum. There we go. Holding my breath still. All right, done with the second eye, baby. Welcome to everybody joining in. We got 14 people watching. That is fan-flippin-tastic, baby. I like the goats. I don't know how to upload custom emotes. Oh, I could start a poll. Let's try it. Start a poll. Do you guys see a poll? Hey, I started a poll. I gotta use that feature more. I use it a little bit on TikTok, but I could, oh my gosh, you guys, I could do the which drawing do you want me to erase polls. That is something I could do here because I have the ability to use the polling feature. That is cool. That opens up more possibilities for streaming on YouTube because I have built-in polls. That is very cool. Are polls limited to 2 options? They could actually be more. You get lightheaded, hold your breath. I get lightheaded when I stand up too quickly. Your brain didn't brain for that? It's a strange way to say all the time. I guess I do get dizzy like every time I stand up too quickly. That's actually kind of true. You added a YouTube link in Discord from 2 years ago, a video you just found. Let me know if the title is interesting to you. Oh, I just read your message, Berries, from earlier. Let me know. Is it off topic? Oh, that is very smart, Patrick Show. Thank you for sharing that. I will definitely watch that one after stream. Thank you so much for thinking of me for that. Patrick Show just shared a YouTube video for how to add custom emotes, so I can finally give you all access to custom emotes on YouTube. That is great, because I don't know how to do that, and I should do that. You get lightheaded when you blow dry your hair upside down? I don't blow dry my hair upside down. That is interesting. Should I start doing that? Am I doing it wrong? I gotta tell you guys, my new blow dryer is so freaking awesome. I love it so much. It smells funky though. It smells like a factory. That's the only downside to it. It smells really funky. I'm hoping that the smell just wears off. I think it will. I'm really hoping it does, because I want to like it. Ooh, look at that. Like all the YouTube icons you just shared, Pie-Dye. Welcome. You never actually watched the video? It's okay. It's nice to know there's tutorials, though. Because I'd love to add custom emotes. It adds volume blow drying that way. Ah. See, I am not a... I have a very flat hair. I make very flat hair for myself. I think... I feel like I've captured her likeness, but it's not perfect. I feel like I should have made her face more like round. But all things considered, it's turning out pretty good. I'm gonna remove, there's like an ear adornment. I'm going to not include that because it won't make sense on Etch A Sketch, but I'm gonna draw her hair. I'll draw her hair. I feel like the quality of this Etch A Sketch is declining, so I need to switch it out for a future stream. It's 11:11. It's still 11:11 where I am. Let me make a wish. I'm thinking for a moment. I just made my wish. I can't tell you though, because that'll ruin the wish. It won't come true if I tell you. There we go. This is not pre-recorded. This is true. What am I making? This has to be pre-recorded, Omerto Pete. It's not, it's not. I hope that my response to you was quick enough that you can believe me. I'll even, what will I do with my hands? I'll put the number 3 up. 3 fingers. Ta-da. What am I making? I'm doing a commission drawing for the Patrick Show 33. The Patrick Show 33, feel free to tell the audience what I'm drawing right now because I don't remember the name of this actress. What a compliment, thank you. It's 8:12 for you, so you must be on the West Coast then, Pie-Dye. Vroo! No way! Yes way! I can even show you guys my face if you really need proof that it's not pre-recorded. I can flip the camera if you need like bona fide proof, but I don't want to necessarily ruin the angle of this drawing that I'm working on. How did you find my stream today, Omerto? Let me know. You went to a musical with Simba last week? They had and today the same one, and we couldn't figure out what they spelled. They said piano, and we couldn't get it. It's all good? Okay, cool. The person is Iman Delani. She's drawing... I'm drawing your crush. That's sweet. How am I so good? Oh my goodness. Well, thank you. Lots and lots and lots of practice. I don't know. I am the manifestation of leveling up a very specific skill tree in life. So this is what it looks like when you choose to level up a very, very, very specific skill tree and go absolutely all in on it. It has been my profession for the last 6 years. I just got a message on my Discord. Let me take a look. Oh, from Livestream Mods. Everybody here likes polls. That is so fantastic. Did you know that you guys can close the polls after you participate in them if you no longer want to see them? I learned that by joining somebody else's YouTube stream on desktop. I don't know, some of you might like that information so you could see more of the chat. What color dress today? Today I'm not wearing a dress, I'm wearing my heart shirt. It's got like a pink and red on it. Strange way to say fit check. Searched up drawing and painting on YouTube and filtered out the lives. Oh, that's how you found it? So you're just browsing YouTube. That is very encouraging to hear. So it is very nice of you to have joined my stream today. I hope you find enjoyment in watching it. Today is more of a chill stream, but I do plan to do some more kind of snappy, quick ones where I do like quicker drawings and stuff. Just in case your girlfriend popped in live, she probably won't. I had to say besides your girlfriend, of course. Yeah, IRL level 99 woodcutting. Gotta head to bed. Thanks for joining, Lori. Good night. You spent 9 hours with Simba today? You were dropped off since your family was driving your sister back to college. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Well, I bet you had a great day today then. Did you guys have a good Thanksgiving? Let's chat about Thanksgiving for a sec. For those of you who celebrate, no worries if you don't. For me, Thanksgiving is simply an opportunity for a yummy meal and usually for seeing other people. And I think that's what it is for most Americans. There we go. You just got in the Discord? Welcome! Thanks for joining, Pie Dye. I appreciate it. Feel free to, there are multiple moderators who can help you, show you the ropes if you have any questions. There's a lot of channels for a lot of different things. I hope you feel comfortable enough to just dive in and take a look at what's going on. The general chat is definitely the most active channel. Unless you are a TikTok Live subscriber, then there's a channel called The Castle, which you gain access to if you are a paid member of my TikTok Lives. But I will be also opening that up to, if I ever do like memberships on here, which I doubt, but patrons on Patreon also gain access to that channel and all that good stuff. All right, now I get to render hair. Hair is lots of fun. Her hair is lots of fun to do as well. Whee! My office is getting warm. It's 79 in here. Considering it's like 40 outside, that is nice. Best holiday of the year. Get to see everyone and don't have to buy gifts. I love that, Brandon. Honestly, it's probably a very affordable holiday for most in that sense. You gotta pay for a nice meal sometimes, but like, considering everything you get for that meal, I think it's generally a net positive experience for most. That is a great point about Thanksgiving. You get to see everybody and there's no gift pressure. I love that. You had to work on Thanksgiving, 3 to 9 or something. Missed the parade in the morning. Sleeping accidentally, but luckily someone put it in this website in full, so you saw what you wanted. Yay! I tuned into a little bit of a TikTok live stream of the parade. Watched it for a minute. Blech food. I'm a drinks person. Ellie, are you getting crunk? You're not allowed to get tipsy sipsy yet. She drawing like it's paper. It is a very strange skill that I've developed. Drawing hair on Etch A Sketch is extra fun though. I didn't want to remove that little bit, so I'm gonna kind of bring it back. There we go. There was this little bit on the eye that I really liked, but I was afraid I was gonna lose it when I shaded the hair, and I think I did. That's okay. I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out, though. Let me catch up with the chat. Crunk. Oh my god, did I use too much of a boomer term for you? Oh boy. Allie, you have no idea how adept you are at sometimes making me feel old. Getting drunk. Getting blitzed. Getting obliterated. Getting tipsy-sipsied. Drinking the no-no juice. I thought you were good people, Brigido says. Give me the normal apple juice, please. Not that Mott's brand. You added something in Discord? Ooh, let me take a look. Oh, I see you're here, Pie Dye. Let me wave to you. I'm not seeing... Oh, is that an old message? No. Oh, you're in the process of adding. That would be a little bit difficult to add it because this Etch A Sketch has thicker line quality. I I see your message, Patrick Show, but I don't know if it's advisable to add it to this Etch A Sketch, just because the line quality is a little bit, like, it's pretty thick on this Etch A Sketch, so it might start muddying things up. Yeah. You will not stand for Mott's slander. Oh, I am terrible at stringed instruments. My nails are way too long for them. I had to play violin in elementary school. I guess I was okay. All right, I'm gonna toot my own horn, everybody. I was the first kid in my class to master Mary Had a Little Lamb on violin. I was the first one to pick it up. So, I don't know. Does that make me Yo-Yo Ma? Maybe. Maybe. Am I a secret violin prodigy? Probably. Yes. Did I quit my career in violining in 6th grade to pursue a career in Etch A Sketching? Also yes. So the world will suffer without my terrific renditions of Mary Had a Little Lamb. I've left the world of music behind for the much more salacious and disastrous world of Etch A Sketch artistry. You the expert. Thanks for your understanding. It's illegal to be this talented. Gwen! That's very sweet of you to say. Good night, Alora! Thanks so much for joining in. It's gotta be super... Yeah, 4:20 a.m. Oh my goodness, Alora. Have a good night. I know one instrument every person can play. It's called the radio. Ba-dum-bum. Ah, Yo-Yo Ma plays cello, not violin. Shh. Shh. No one's supposed to know that I don't know anything about musicians. No! I didn't even know that. I brought up Yo-Yo Ma because Yo-Yo Ma's brought up in School of Rock. Yo-Yo Ma's cousin, Lil Nepetiz. I love School of Rock. Well, now the jig is up, everybody. Y'all got recorders in elementary, right? Oh, heck yeah! I hot cross buns the frick out of that recorder. Let me tell you guys a story about... This is... Okay. This is kind of a sad story, but I think it's also kind of funny. The last conversation that I remember having with my grandmother. Now, there were probably many conversations that I had with her after this, but this is the last one that I remember. She passed away in like 2004, so it's been a long time. But we were visiting my grandma when she had a brief stint in a nursing home, and I was learning the recorder in elementary school. And I learned the song Hot Cross Buns, and my mom goes, why don't you play it for grandma? And I said, okay. So I played Hot Cross Buns, and my grandma looks at me and she goes, oh, Three Blind Mice, very nice. And I go, no, Hot Cross Buns. And she goes, no, Three Blind Mice. And I go, no, Hot Cross Buns. So this was like a no, not 7. I was like 12 years old, maybe 11 or 12. And she was like 96. And so an 11-year-old and a 96-year-old woman were having basically a screaming argument with one another when we were both right. It's the same song. It is the same song. Hot Cross Buns and Three Blind Mice are the same song, everybody. And it's just very indicative of, like, my relationship with my grandmother in a nutshell. We were always, like, snapping at one another and very combative in our relationship with each other. So in a lot of ways, it's kind of poetic that the last conversation I remember having with her was an argument over the fact that we were actually both right about. So. Oh, yeah, that's another one that's easy to get lightheaded. Totally. Like singing. Oh my god, Brigido. Oh my god, Brigido, you just rocked my world. I've never in my entire life made that connection. I've literally... I feel like I need to get tipsy-sipsy from that comment you just left, Brigido. It's absolutely obliterating my world. I kind of want to go downstairs and tell that to Kyle. I've never in my entire life realized that Twinkle Twinkle Little Star and the ABCs are the same tune. Oh my god. I'm having an existential crisis. Is my life a simulation? Am I in the Matrix? I'm not ready for this information, Bridgetto. Imagine how this would sound if it was played on that one Google Music Lab game. It would be something like Mozart made art. Whoa. Mozart. I should have brought up, could you guys name a famous violinist? Does anybody know one? Because I'm struggling over here. I'm gonna fill in this spot, even though the picture is not filled in. I just can't believe. You had chips today? Is that all you had today, Allie? I had chips earlier. Someone on AGT. Yeah, can you guys... Yeah, somebody on AGT is somebody who can remember who's a violinist. I can't name a single violinist. Here I was thinking I had my carte blanche with my... With my Yo-Yo Ma. It turns out Yo-Yo Ma's a celloist. I'm tapped out, everybody. I can't name one violinist. You know how sometimes people are like, in art history, like, name one female painter. Or name one black artist. Because art history is very full of, like, I guess, white men, you know? Well, I can't name one violinist. I can't name one. And I've gotta live with that information now. I've gotta learn violinist now. Chips as in crisps or chips as in French fries? Fish and chips. Andre Rieu is a violin player. Saw him last September in New York. Fabulous Dutch guy. That's cool. Andre Rieu. Patrick Show, you are very knowledgeable. Georgia O'Keeffe and Obama. So Georgia O'Keeffe is a female artist. Obama as a male artist. I feel like I don't know any art Obama's made. Name a woman. Nothing personally against them, though, for sure. If you don't like the channel, I've never heard of that channel. So I can name... Yeah, I would say Georgia O'Keeffe is usually the people, like the answer people give for female artists, like, and Frida Kahlo, right? As for black artists, like historic black artists, I feel like a lot of people default to Basquiat, and that tends to be my default thought. It's like when I'm thinking of a black artist, I think of Basquiat. There might be more artists that I'm familiar with that I'm not aware of their ethnicity. But it's pretty telling that all I can think of, after having gone to art school, my friends, is Basquiat. There's more. There's way more. There's way more than Basquiat. But, like, historically, black figures haven't been as, like, celebrated in art history. So that's on me to educate myself more, if I do say so myself. And I can say the same thing about, like, I don't know many artists. Like, I also don't know necessarily the country of origin of a lot of artists. Like, it's hard to think of, like, name a German artist. Okay. I'm trying to, like, run through my brain and think of an artist from Germany. There's this artist that I learned, oh my gosh, this is going to be a deep cut. Konrad Felix Mueller. I learned about him because he has he has a painting in the Art Institute of Chicago called Death of the Poet, and I think it's a striking and beautiful painting. It's the only painting of his in the museum, and he is a political cartoonist from Germany, and they had a book of his on reference only at the main branch of the Chicago Public Library, and I was able to view it. I couldn't check it out, but I was able to view it, and I learned all about Konrad Felix Mueller and a lot of his political cartoons in Germany. So when I say artist, I'm referring to visual artist, like painter, that kind of thing. So Basquiat does go hard, though. I totally agree. Oh, so if you're talking about Obama, you're talking like musical, like, yeah. Name a car for an edit. The first car I thought of was Little Tykes. You know, the little plastic Little Tykes car? Oh gosh, there's so many Wikipedias I need to read. I'm catching up with the chat. Yeah, I'm referring to painter. I can think of a lot more black musicians, but not visual artists. Yeah, the hair is almost done. We are finally getting to the finish line on this drawing. And I'll show you guys a reference photo at the end. This has been a long journey, everybody. There we go. Probably Patrick Show. Yes, I guess I could name black musicians more easily than I could black visual artists. Let me think of a black musician off the top of my head. Yeah, well now I'm just thinking Louis Armstrong. That's a black musician, right? I'm like I feel like I did a drawing of Louis Armstrong. I wonder if I could pull up the like exact picture. He's a trumpeter. Yeah, I did a drawing of Louis Armstrong in high school, and I was really proud of it. I don't think I got that drawing back. That's the first black musician I thought of. New number, who dis? What up, Liddy-licious? You're catching me in the finishing stages of a drawing while I'm trying to challenge myself to think of, like, black musicians and black artists. You saw a car that was a convertible, but it was red and then tan color. Aw, like the Little Tykes car. This is good that she looks familiar. I'm hoping that she looks familiar to people. This is a famous person. I'll show you guys the photo afterwards, and you could be the ultimate judge of my success or failure at rendering her visage. For I am almost done now. I'm gonna do a little shading on her dress, because right now it just looks like I drew a weird line in her shoulder, but this is part of her dress. So let me just do a little bit of shading here. Just a wee little bit. Parfait. Okay, that kind of reads a little bit more as a dress now. She kind of looks a little bit like Maggie Gyllenhaal. Like, just a little bit. I'm getting moderate, like, 15% Maggie Gyllenhaal vibes from this image, which is kind of funny, because it's not Maggie Gyllenhaal at all. You don't know any famous people? That's okay. Electrostatics. I mean, that's what the Etch A Sketch is. A lot of electrostatic. I don't know that many celebs. I don't either. I don't know this one. But this is also from a franchise that I haven't seen a lot of stuff in. I'm definitely more knowledgeable about celebrities today than I was in the past. That is, okay. I could name black celebrities. That's one that I feel like it's easier in a lot of ways. The first black celebrity I thought of was Octavia Spencer, which is kind of an interesting choice. But I'll take it. Okay. But I gotta learn more about black artists in history. That's like my homework. I feel like I know more about like contemporary black artists. There we go. Almost done with the drawing. Oh my goodness, you guys. Bam. I'm calling it. She lives in Canada. All right. Well, I'll give people a brief opportunity to guess, but I'm going to share the picture. So let's see if I can, you'll see, because the like image is like vaguely accurate, you'll see where things are inaccurate and you'll be able to pick them apart. You'll notice where things went a little bit awry, but overall, I'm very pleased with this. You can see the inside of the Etch A Sketch. You see that line there that moves? That's the interior of the Etch A Sketch that you're seeing. If I like move the powder a little bit, it'll obscure it more. Isn't that kind of neat? I think that's neat. All right, let's take a look at the original reference photo now. What's my favorite color? Honestly, as Princess Etch, it's red. All right, here we go. There's the reference photo. And let's see if I can do this. There's the Etch A Sketch. It's hard to like hold this vertically without it erasing. It's similar. It carries a lot of similarities. Never would have guessed. Yeah, this one would have been, I would have never guessed as well. This one would have been a tricky one for me. She's very pretty though. Alright, let me... Whoop. It's a 20 out of 10! Yay! Woohoo! Ah, you're so sweet, Patrick. I appreciate that immensely. Feel free to take screenshots. I wish I could... Let me see if I could turn off a light to mitigate that. Okay, that helped get rid of the, some of the... Honestly, did that make the lighting significantly better? Honestly, I feel like it did. Let me turn off the light. And the way it, like, recalibrates the light looks better. The lighting is better on a YouTube stream when I turn off one of my studio lights. That's funny. Nah, 30 out of 10. Holy cow, we competing for impossible fractions. Love it. Well, they're all theoretically possible. Well, everybody, I was expecting to do a whole bunch of requests today, but sometimes my commission drawings take an hour, and that's okay. I'm pretty happy with it. I might have to time-lapse this or something. This would be a good one to time-lapse. I love drawing with traditional paper, Omerto. I don't think I really have any examples I could show on hand, but it is lots of fun for me. So let me flip the camera, say some final words. I'm going to pause the music. And okay, so if I rotate this like this, I can turn this light back on, actually. And for those of you who don't know who I am, or what I look like, you're about to find out. I'll tell you what, I don't look like that. That is not me. It's a little deceptive, because I said I'm flipping the camera. This is me. Hello. I have to say that when it comes to YouTube, I am not as pleased with the filter options that they have yet. What does it say? This message is held for review. Got it. Okay. If it's potentially inappropriate, then that probably is for the best for me to not see it during a stream and read it in real time, because it might hurt my feelings. So, have I been streaming on YouTube more often? You know, I was hoping to this month, but I haven't. But with that said, I would like to more this week. And the answer to that is yes, I will be streaming here more often. So I'm hoping to do more vertical streaming here, trying to experiment more with that, see what that's going to look like. So expect to see me here more. If you would like to be notified about when I go live, I know YouTube notifies some people, but the best place to be notified is over on my Discord. So if you want to get pinged for that, I highly encourage you to do that. But otherwise, yeah, I guess that's all I gotta say about that. The YouTube notifications are better than TikTok's also. That's good. Who's that sussy baka on the screensaver? The first time, when you said that at first, my first thought was, do I have, like, Hank from Breaking Bad on my screensaver? That would be pretty silly. Oh, it was already approved. It's kosher. Okay, cool. That's interesting. So, oh, you are so sweet, Patrick Show. Thank you so much for your continual support. Honestly, the support of people who purchase live stream commissions allow me the opportunity to have these more casual conversational streams where I get to know my audience more and get to have nice, more general, free-flowing chat. And I know that a lot of my streams are lacking in that when I'm focused predominantly on doing the, like, guess the drawing streams where it's very, like, ultra super quick. So it is really nice to be able to do these slower pace streams. And that is afforded entirely thanks to the people who purchase the live stream commissions. They help me to basically pay myself like a base rate of essentially minimum wage in order to do those streams. So you are all of the live stream commissioners are truly helping to subsidize the more casual fun streams where there is more of an expectation that there will be a smaller audience watching and that we will just be able to get to know each other and vibe more. And I like that. I really like these streams. They're a lot of fun. Unfortunately, they don't necessarily benefit me metric-wise as much, but they benefit me peace of mind and general camaraderie wise a lot more. It means a lot that I'm able to hang out with all of you and have these nice, lovely conversations. So let me read some of the final comments rolling in. It's a little Etch A Sketch. Thank you. I made it out of a little tiny baby Etch A Sketch. At some point, I would like to launch some of these, but I don't know if I'm going to do it in time for this year. It might be something in the new year. So thank you, Patrick Show. And Jimothy, thank you for tuning in. Unfortunately, caught me right at the end of my stream, but I'm glad you were able to pop in. Best way to request and commission. Thank you for asking, Brandon Stews. I really appreciate that. You have no idea. Let me just check the description of this video to see if the link is in there. I'm going to check right now, so just a moment. Oh, I'm hearing myself. 1 second. I'm checking to see. There is a link to my Etsy. I should update my link tree in there. So Etsy has a link for live stream commissions. So that is one way you could do it. If you would like a cheaper option, you could join my Discord and feel free to ask in the Discord, like, can I get how do I get cheaper than that? Because I could hook you up with a link for that. It's not in my my link tree. Oh, you could access my link tree from my about page here on YouTube. So it says princessetch.com and 7 more links. One of them is the link tree. It's the last one. And in there's a link for like live stream commission slot. So that is one way. You want a fit check? Today's fit is a little bit low key compared to some of my sillier ones. Today I'm just wearing jeans. I'm wearing pink socks with red on them. And then just a little... It's cozy. It's so cozy, you guys. It's a nice big heart shirt. And I like the split on it. So... thank you for the question, though. I don't yet have the, I don't have those things set up yet. I tried it like 3 times on Streamlabs and got really frustrated. I'll be honest with all of you, I really, really hate doing all of the nuts and bolts of the back-end live stream stuff. I've had such frustrating, annoying experiences with it, which is one of the things that appeals to me about mobile streaming. So I want to get that set up, but honestly, at this point, I almost want to just pay someone else to do it. So, yes, rarish jeans, Jane. Yeah. Today was Sunday mode. I didn't think I was going to be streaming in front of the camera today, so you guys are seeing a little bit more of a rare variant of Princess Edge. So, I do plan to eventually ping that, but the Discord is linked in this description of this live stream, so you can see it there too. There is a link, so thank you, Omerto. I appreciate it, though. Oh, thank you, Lidylicious. Yes, I would love to chat with you more, Colin, about getting that stuff set up. It's just been so at the bottom of my list for so long. I'm so annoyed because I swear to freaking God, I did every single step. I spent all the time creating all of these stupid subcategory links, and then I tried to launch it, and it's just, like, not working. So I'm sure there's, like, one stupid thing I haven't, like, properly linked, and I've watched all these tutorial videos. I hate doing it, you guys. I hate it. Nothing about it is an enjoyable experience to me, and I get no satisfaction from when it finally works out. So yeah, you know the pain. You get it. You stream as well on YouTube, so you had to go through all those steps too. And there's a lot of reasons why a lot of people don't stream that much, because all of those stupid steps. So, all right, everybody, you guys know me. I'm gonna ramble on for the rest of the year. I almost said the rest of the world. So I'm gonna go sign out. I'm gonna go and figure out what I'm gonna do for tomorrow. So thank you so much for joining in. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day and night wherever you happen to be in the world. And as always, each and every one of you could be anywhere on the internet, and you've chosen to spend this time with me, which I never want to take for granted. So thank you so very much. You guys are all mega ultra super sweethearts, and I hope to catch you all on the next stream, which is TBA here on YouTube. But if you'd like to join it on other platforms, you can find me on Discord, where I will be sharing my stream schedule and all that good stuff. So peace out, everybody. Bye.